Hi everyone, how are you today? I genuinely hope everyone remains healthy and remains safe at home because as we all know, the situation right now is getting worse. So that we pray for everyone's safety ya. Jadi harap semuanya sehat selalu, semuanya bisa aman selalu di rumah karena kondisinya semakin ya. Jadi kita berdoa terus supaya musibah ini segera berlalu. Okay? So without further ado, we're going to the third meeting of English class. Kita menuju ke pertemuan ketiga. We're going to discuss about making prediction using future tense. Kita akan membahas tentang membuat prediksi menggunakan future tense. We're going to use the Cambridge book, Unit 9. So here we go, check this out.
Okay, so let's go to the third meeting, which is about making predictions using future tense. Jadi kita akan membahas tentang membuat prediksi menggunakan future tense. So here we go. So for the future tense, we're going to use the Cambridge book, Unit 9, bab 9, dengan judul It Will Never Happen. Di bab 9 ini akan ada making predictions, will or won't, dan yang terakhir adalah expressions about the future. Next. So the purpose. Let's talk about the purpose first. Apa sih tujuannya kita belajar tentang future tense ini? The first one is that you will understand the usage of the future tense. Kalian jadi paham penggunaan future tense. And second of all is that you are able to make a prediction correctly. Jadi setelah kalian paham penggunaan future tense yang baik dan benar, kalian bisa membuat prediksi, ya. Dan yang terakhir adalah you are able to talk about the future, ya. Kalian bisa membicarakan tentang masa depan kalian, masa depan teman-teman kalian, masa depannya orang tua kalian, keluarga kalian. Yang jelas not my future, ya. Nggak usah bahas masa depan sir, itu urusannya sir. Okay? Alright, here we go. Nah, sekarang kita langsung aja ke yang pertama. The first activity, which is listening practice. So you will listen to the prediction made by 5 people in the audio. Okay? So here we go.
Unit 9, Exercise 1A. Look at these predictions for the future. Match the predictions with the people in the pictures. Then listen and check your answers.
We talked to some ordinary people to find out their predictions for the future. This is what they told us. First, Amy Hunter, a 40-year-old teacher from Batam.
One day, there won't be any real toys anymore. Kids will play with virtual toys. I think that'll be very sad.
Now, student Phil Elliott.
In the future, there will be some great inventions. I bet very rich people will have their own personal space rockets so they can fly off into space whenever they feel like it.
And next, let's hear what car mechanic Mike Edge has to say.
I think they'll have special machines that do x-rays of cars so that when they break down, we can find out immediately what's wrong with them.
Now for housewife and mother, Melissa Frank.
I'm sure one day scientists will invent little robots that are so cheap we can all afford to buy one and keep it at home to help in the house and stuff.
And finally, fisherman Dan Morgan's view of the future.
I reckon that one day we'll be able to totally control the weather. We won't have any more bad storms and hurricanes anymore.
Alright, so based on the audio that you have heard, basically 5 of the people have predicted about the future. And some of the expressions that you have heard, beberapa ekspresi yang sudah kalian dengar adalah, first, they will have special machines that do x-rays. The second is we won't have any more storms and hurricanes. Number 3, there won't be any real toys anymore. Number 4, scientists will invent little robots. Number 5, there will be some great inventions. So basically all of these expressions belong to the future tense. Ya, semua ekspresi di sini termasuk future tense atau termasuk ekspresi yang menggunakan future tense. So let's discuss about the future tense. So future tense using will, itu rumusnya seperti ini. Just take a look on sentence A, B, C, D, and E. For example, Mike will arrive at 10 tomorrow. And then Mike will go there. Mike is going to arrive at 10 tomorrow. So sentence A and B have the same meaning ya. Tidak ada perbedaan antara will sama is going to. Itu sama saja ya. And then Mike will go there, Mike will arrive at 10 dan sebagainya. Nah, so how to make a positive sentence using will? So first of all, we put subject. The subject is Mike here, and then plus will, and then plus verb. Verbnya bisa arrive, bisa go, sama saja dua-duanya ya. Nah, terus kalau kalian ingin membuat kalimat yang bukan dengan verb, itu bisa. For example, subject plus will plus be baru adjective-nya. Okay? Just take a look on the examples here. For example, number 1, the scientists will have the vaccine soon. And then Chris will sleep at 11 tonight. Nah, itu adalah contoh will diikuti oleh verb. Nah, kalau will diikuti oleh adjective, you can take a look on number 2. In 2021, Indonesia will be safe from coronavirus. Nah, safe di sini adalah adjective, ya. Nah, sebelum safe, itu harus ditambah be, ya. Jadi, will be baru adjective. Jadi, will be safe. Just like in number 3, kalau kalian ingin menjelaskan tempat, atau keterangan tempat, atau adverb, you can see the examples in number 3. The BTS concert will be in Singapore. Nah, kalau will in Singapore atau will Singapore itu salah ya. So we have to add the word be ya. Jadi will be in Singapore. Jelas ya jadi ya sampai sini ya. Jadi subject plus will plus verb atau subject plus will plus be plus noun adjective atau adverb. Kemudian bisa dilihat di sebelah sini ya. Di sentence C, D, and E, verbnya setelah diikuti will itu tidak boleh ditambah apapun. So we cannot say Mike will goes there. We cannot say Mike will arrives there. Atau Mike will to go there. Itu salah ya. Di sini bisa dilihat sendiri ya. Kalimat C, D, and also E. Okay, moving on. Nah, kemudian untuk membuat kalimat negatif, it's basically the same with the positive sentence. Sebenarnya sama saja. However, we have to add the word not to indicate that we are making a negative sentence. Ya, untuk menandakan bahwa kita membuat kalimat negatif. For example, Bob will not be here tomorrow. Atau Bob won't be here tomorrow. Okay? Just like this. This is the example. The students will not have a flag ceremony next week. Karena virus corona, jadi sudah lama ya kita tidak upacara bendera. Dan the sentence is, the students will not have a flag ceremony next week. Artinya adalah murid-murid tidak akan menjalankan upacara bendera minggu depan. The other example is, the online singing competition will not be exciting. Ya, artinya adalah kompetisi menyanyi online-nya tidak akan seseru itu karena online, ya. Nah, di sini exciting is an adjective. It has to be preceded by be. Itu harus didahului oleh kata be, ya. Jadi will not be exciting, bukan will not exciting. Itu salah ya. The next one, let's talk about contractions atau singkatan. Nah, yang ada double L itu bisa kita samakan dengan will. Kemudian won't bisa kita samakan dengan will not. Oke? Nanti bisa kalian cek sendiri di tabelnya. For example, I will come itu sama saja dengan I'll come. He will come itu sama aja dengan he'll come. Dan Bob will not be sama aja dengan Bob won't be. Ya, sampai sini paham ya perbedaannya ya dan persamaannya. Oke, moving on. Nah, so we have an independent practice here. Latihan mandiri yang pertama, grammar practice. So you will have to complete the dialogue with double L, will atau won't, and the verb from the box. For example, like number 1. Oh, Pete, it's the mathematics test tomorrow. I hate mathematics. I'm sure I won't get the answers right. Nah, ketika kamu tidak suka matematika, berarti sulit untuk kamu mendapatkan jawaban yang benar. So, ketika itu sulit, berarti tidak akan kan? So, the perfect answer for number 1 should be, I'm sure I won't get the answers right. Saya tidak akan mendapatkan jawaban yang benar. Ya. So, now, from number 2 until number 7, it's up to you. Ya. Ini latihan mandiri, tidak akan dinilai. But next week, we're going to discuss this. Okay? Jadi, walaupun tidak dinilai, please, 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 tetap dikerjain. Ya. Moving on. So this is also another independent practice for you, latihan mandiri kedua. So complete the sentences with your own prediction using will, or won't. For example, I'll give my example ya. In a few years time, I won't be married. Artinya adalah dalam waktu yang dekat ini, Sir tidak akan menikah. Serealistis aja ya di sini ya. Atau berikutnya, in a few years time, I will save a lot of money. Amin amin ya. Misalnya, that's the other example. Okay. Dalam waktu yang dekat, Sir akan menabung banyak uang. Okay. So now, it's your turn to make your own prediction from number 1 until number 6. Sekarang giliran kalian membuat prediksi dari kalian sendiri dari nomor 1 sampai nomor 6. Ya. Kembali lagi, ini latihan mandiri. It's up to you. Boleh dikerjakan, boleh juga tidak. Ya, terserah kalian. Moving on. So, right now, asking questions with will. Nah, tadi kan kita sudah bahas membuat kalimat positif dan juga membuat kalimat negatif. Sekarang, untuk membuat questions with will. Nah, itu kita bisa memulai dengan will, kemudian subject, kemudian verb-nya. Ya, just like this. Will Tom come tomorrow? Yes, he will. Atau no, he won't. Will you be at home tonight? Yes, I will. Atau no, I won't. Kemudian, untuk membuat kalimat pertanyaan yang bukan yes, no, seperti C, D, and also E, we have to use when, what time, atau where. Okay? Karena nggak nyambung. Kalau misalnya contoh ya, when will Anne arrive? Artinya kapan akan Anne sampai? Terus jawabannya yes, no. Nggak nyambung ya. The answer is next Saturday. Itu yang jawaban yang paling pas. Okay? So, untuk yang kalimat pertanyaan yang bukan yes, no question, you have to put the WH question dulu. Jadi letakkan when, where, why, and how-nya dulu. Baru will, baru subject, kemudian verb-nya. Okay? I think that should be clear enough. So if it's not clear, just take a look at the example, number 1 and number 2. Will you be at home tomorrow morning? Yes, I will. Will Anne be in class tomorrow? No, she won't. Number 3. Nah, ini adalah contoh pertanyaan yang bukan yes, no question. When will you see Mr. Pong? The answer is tomorrow afternoon. Jawabannya bukan yes, no, ya. Tapi kan jawabannya clear ya, tentang waktu. Dan kata tanya waktu itu adalah when, atau kapan, ya. Jadi, this is another independent practice for you. Ini latihan mandiri kalian yang ketiga. Silakan kerjakan sendiri. Nah, kerjakannya di mana, sir? Mau di buku tulis kek, mau di kertas kek, up to you, ya. Yang penting latihan mandiri, oke? Nah, kemudian, for independent practice 4, untuk latihan mandiri yang keempat, please check the Cambridge Workbook yang Sir share di Google Classroom, and please open page 54 until 55. Check di bagian grammar number 2, part B, and also part C. Ya, jadi itu adalah 4 latihan mandiri kalian setelah menonton video ini ya. Okay, here we go. Right now, let's go to the listening practice. Nah, you will listen to an audio and please answer with will, double L, or nothing. Ya, tergantung dari yang kalian dengar. Okay, so here we go.
Unit 9, Exercise 3B. Listen and write what you hear. Will, or nothing. Then listen again and check. 1.
Don't worry, I'll do this for you.
2.
We do our homework after lunch.
3.
Ask Julia. She'll know the answer.
4.
The film will start soon.
5.
During a flight, the flight attendants work very hard.
6.
Go to university. I'm sure you'll see how important it is for your future.
7.
I doubt they'll be here in half an hour.
8.
They say that in the future, people will take holidays on the moon.
Okay, so let's discuss the answer from the audio that you have heard. So number 1 is, don't worry, I'll do this for you. Number 2, we do our homework after lunch. So this is in simple present tense. It's not a future tense, okay? Number 3, ask Julia. She'll know the answer, yeah? Number 4, the film will start soon. Number 5, during a flight, the flight attendants work very hard. Number 6, go to university. I'm sure you'll see how important it is for your future. Number 7, I thought they'll be here in half an hour. Number 8, they say that in the future, people will take holidays on the moon. Ya, ini agak-agak aneh ya yang nomor 8, but mungkin bisa terjadi. Alright, so now we're going to the last activity for today, which is the listening practice, okay? So you will listen to Sally and Patrick talking about the future, and please complete the first 2 columns of the table and tick the things that they think will happen and cross the things that they think won't happen, ya. Jadi sambil dengarkan tentang Sally dan Patrick menceritakan tentang masa depan mereka, silakan beri centang kalau misalnya Sally merasa ini akan terjadi, dan beri centang ketika Patrick merasa ini terjadi, dan silang ketika mereka merasa, oh no, this won't happen at all. Okay? So here we go.
Unit 9, Exercise 4. Listen to Sally and Patrick talking about the future and complete the first 2 columns of the table. Tick the things they think will happen and cross the things they think won't happen.
Today on Teen Talk, we're going to talk about how teenagers see their future. You first, Sally. What do you think will happen in your future?
Well, it's hard to say. Maybe I'll get married, but I'm sure I won't have children. I'm not sure I'd be a good parent, to be honest.
Do you think you'll go to university?
Well, yes. I think I'll probably go to university.
And what about a job after university?
Well, I don't know what kind of job I want, but I hope to get a good job, you know, and make good money.
How about living abroad? Do you think you'll do that?
Well, the thing is, I really like living here in England, so I don't think I'll live abroad, no.
Right. OK. Will you learn to drive?
I doubt it. There are too many cars already, so I doubt I'll learn to drive.
Last question. Do you think you'll be famous one day?
Famous? No, I'm sure I won't be famous.
OK. Now, here's Patrick. Hi, Patrick.
Hi.
What about your future, Patrick? Do you think you'll get married and have children?
Well, yes. I think I'll get married. I hope so anyway. And I'm pretty sure I want children. I like kids.
OK. Now, do you think you'll get a good job?
Yes, I'm sure I'll go to university and get a good job. I want to be a lawyer. I hope to go to one of the top universities, and then I hope to be one of the best lawyers in the country.
Well, good luck. And what about driving?
Oh yes, I'm sure I'll learn to drive.
Do you think you'll be famous one day?
Well, I don't think so, but you never know. I doubt I'll be famous, though.
Right. Thank you very much, Patrick. But that's all we've got.
Alright, so let's discuss the answers. Okay, so Sally will get married. Sally won't have children. Sally will go to university. Sally will get a good job. Sally won't learn to drive. And Sally won't become famous. How about Patrick? Let's see. Patrick will get married. Patrick will have children. Patrick will go to university. Patrick will get a good job. Patrick will learn to drive. but Patrick won't be famous. Okay, so basically these are the answers based on the audio that you have heard. Jadi ini adalah jawaban-jawaban yang sudah kalian dapatkan dari audio tadi. So basically this is the end of the listening practice. And now that's the end of today's lesson about making prediction using future tense. I know this is kind of short, but if you still have any more questions, feel free to ask me, yeah, via WhatsApp or Instagram. Of course, you have my number. Of course, you have my Instagram account. Feel free to ask me as much as you want, okay? So I think that's all for today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you, yeah? Bye-bye.